Good morning, students. Hope you will all be fit and fine, staying at home and staying safe in this corona situation. So, today we will study direct and indirect speech, part 5, that is imperative sentences. Do imperative sentences into indirect speech. There is a set of rules which you have to remember while changing imperative sentences into indirect speech. We are not supposed to change the reported speech into past tense. This is very important you remember. Your reported speech will not change into past tense, which we have normally been doing. It will remain as it is while changing into indirect speech. But something has to be done, just like that, not to keep. Then what is the use of changing from direct to indirect in imperative? Now, what is that something which we are supposed to change? The reporting verb said to will change to command, order, request, advised, suggested, like this. And furthermore, all the questions of reported speech will start with verb, and our answer will start with to after adding the answer to the reporting verb. This is what you have to remember. Do the sentences of imperatives, you will understand what this means. We will take one by one the sentences of imperative sentences so that you come to know how they change from direct to indirect speech. There you see, the manager said to the peon, bring the files from the drawer. See here, it is written bring. That is a verb. Your sentence is starting with a verb. Bring the files from the drawer. Now the manager telling to the peon, so it will be an order. The manager ordered the peon. That much is done. Now our last rule was that after changing the reporting verb, you straight away put to before the answer. So the manager ordered the peon to bring. This is how it is. The manager ordered the peon to bring the files from the drawer. This is how it is to be done. Just add to before the verb and there you get your answer. The next question, the servant said to the master, please give me leave for a week. Now here we have please. Please means to request. So the servant requested the master. Then you remove please from your answer and straight away put to before the verb. Verb is give. The servant requested the master to give him leave for a week. That is how you change this sentence. Please you have to remove. Next question we see. The doctor said to the patient, give up smoking. Doctors normally advise. So the doctor said to the patient changes to the doctor advised the patient. Then you put to before the verb. The doctor advised the patient to give up smoking. Next question we see. The captain said to the soldiers, halt. The captain of the army. So he is giving an order over here. But in armies we have commands. So the captain commanded the soldiers to halt. That is how it is. One more we see. He said to us, don't worry about me. Now remember one more thing, children. Whenever you get don't in your question, or do not for that matter, your answer in that thing will start with not to. Straight away we will not put to as we are adding in the previous three sentences we have put no our answer which is starting with the or to. But here because we have do not, that not will start your answer and then you will put the to. Do will go away from your answer of don't. So this is how you start. He said to us don't worry. He said to us will change to he assured us not to worry about him. This is how you change. See, don't has changed to not to, and he said to has changed to assured us not to worry about him. There you go. in imperatives. Now you will here see sentences which is having let at the beginning of the question, which use let. How let sentences change, you see. The stranger said, let me rest for a while. Now the stranger said, now this thing, the stranger said, let me rest for a while. Same like the previous one only. And the stranger requested, we will write to let. That is how you write it. The stranger requested to let him rest for a while. The next sentence you see, Mitesh said to Hiren, let's go to visit the exhibition in the evening. Now here it is let's or let us. Now whenever you have let us or let apostrophe s, it is one and the same thing. Now whenever you get this thing, you have to use suggested or proposed. Mitesh suggested Hiren. This is how you will write it. And let's changes to suggested. Now in our previous sentence, let has changed to let. But here this is a totally different way. Let will go away from your answer. And the apostrophe s is us. That us will change to something else. And then you have to use should. There you see how you change. Mitesh suggested to Hiren that. Let is gone from the sentence, us has changed to they. And you compulsorily use should. Go to visit the exhibition in the evening. This is how it should be. They, us has changed to they, and then you compulsorily use should. Then as it is, go to visit the exhibition in the evening. Next, one more sentence. You see, mother said to me, let's invite your friends for the birthday party. Now here also the same thing, like the previous one, let's. That is, let us, one and the same thing. But here our answer will be a little bit different from the previous one. Mother said to me, let us. Mother suggested me that. Us now will change to we. Previous us has changed to they. Now this us will change to we. Why? That also we will come to know. And then we have to use should only as usual. There you see, mother suggested me that we should invite my friends for the birthday party. Now one us has changed to they and one us has changed to we. Why the difference? I'll explain, very simple. Now mother said to me, here the listener is me, first person. Now whenever you have listener or speaker as first person, normally us will change to we. And if the listener or speaker is not a first person, that us will change to they. This is what you remember. So is the difference. In the previous sentence, Mitesh said to Hitesh, Hiren, sorry, both are third person. So we used they. But here, mother said to me is first person. So us has changed to we. Otherwise, everything is the same. So that is the basic difference of how you change from direct to indirect, especially sentences having let, us, and only let. That depends on what is the sentence. If there is only let in the sentence, you will use to let like the previous imperative sentences. But when it is letters or lets, you will use suggested. And compulsorily you will have to use should in your answer, and either we use they or we use we. That depends on who is the listener and the speaker of the sentence, and accordingly we make the change. Hope you understood. We will have more sentences when the school reopens. We will do this. You see some sentences which are there for homework. These all sentences are there which you are supposed to write down in your fair book. They are all present over there, and you will easily get the answers to all these sentences. No big deal over there. So you try and get them, and we will discuss about all these sentences in our reopening of the school. Okay children.